Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, let's do a pick a card. Let's change things up. And I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. And I want you to picture three doors in front of you. I want you to notice these three doors. What are they made of? Are they metal doors? Are they glass doors? Are they wood doors? What color are they? Are they painted? Or are they just the natural color? I want you to picture these doors. I want you to put numbers on them. 1, 2, and 3. Now I want you to notice which door is brightest. Is one door bigger than the other? Is one door calling you? When you reach out your hand in your mind's eye, which door handle are you reaching for? 1, 2, or 3? Now that you have your number, don't think too hard on it. Now we can begin our pick a card. Okay, so now we will reveal the decks. If you chose door number 1, I will be reading your reading with the Crow Tarot. If you chose door number 2, you are the Guardian of the Night Tarot. And if you chose door number 3, that would be the Wise Dog Tarot. So without further ado, let's get to the reads. Now this is a timeless message for you. This could, and you could even come back and review this in a month or so and find out the cards had a message for you. All right, so door number 1, what message do you have for people who chose door number 1, the Crow Tarot? What message do you have for people who chose door number 1? The Crow Tarot. All right, cards are ready. And just a reminder, when I read this deck does not want to be read in reverse quite yet. Knight of Swords. Ooh, are you a writer or thinking of a blog? King of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Nine of Wands, and Justice. All right, if you are in any kind of legal battle right now, things will go your way. For example, if you've had a speeding ticket, you may want to try and go to court and see if you will win that battle, because here we have the Nine of Wands, which is embattled, but you win the battle. After a lot of hard work, a lot of passionate work, you've set up your boundaries and you've won. So especially here with the King of Pentacles, if it's a lawsuit that has to do with any kind of money, you will win. You will get control of that money. Justice will be served swiftly. So yeah, if there's anything going on, I mean, it doesn't even have to be something legal. What if it could be something like an insurance policy that you're trying to work on? It could even be a promotion at work. Or something to do at work that a project that you've been working on for quite a while, that you will be recognized. Especially if it's a project that's something to do with writing or blogging or that kind of thing. Knight of Swords is kind of fast acting, so it might seem like you did a lot of hard work for a long time, and then all of a sudden it's like overnight success. But you're definitely going to feel more in control of things. Let's keep reading. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles on the King of Pentacles. Holy, you've got some big money coming. So if this is, like I said, if this is some kind of lawsuit, for example, maybe you're going through a divorce right now, or something to do with an inheritance. Maybe the inheritance needs to be, the executor needs to finish it up. That is definitely going to go in your favor. Strength on top of the Chariot. This is actually really having a lot of, you're going to feel like you're in control. You're going to feel very strongly about something, and you're going to be right about it, though. That's the thing. King of Cups. So we have strong male energies coming in here. This could be uh, uh, the King of Pentacles would normally be your father, grandfather, boss, that type of energy, whereas the King of Cups is somebody closer to your own age. That could be your husband, your brother, best friend, partner, cousin, anybody close to you of your same age who is really good for you, really helps you through a lot of things. Really is good emotional support for all of your activities, and they are going to be your big rah, you did it. So this could be some kind of legacy. For example, maybe your father passes the business down to you or sells the business down to you, and your brother's right beside your side, kind of thing. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, look at the Pentacles here. If you chose door number 1. Ooh, Ten of Swords, rune. Interesting, we have 2 tens. And then the 7 of Swords. I think this is, more Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so coming into some kind of money or some kind of legal conclusion. So, for example, if you're going through a divorce, the divorce will go in your favor, but it's the end of your marriage. And now you have to think of something that you're going to do with that money. And you have to feel really good about that money. We have 2 sevens on here. So you have to feel like, do I have a strategy with that money? Or did I maybe not get exactly what I wanted, or did I fudge things a little bit so I got a little bit more? This is a real mental card, especially here with the Knight of Swords. Did you come on too strong? And how do you feel about this money? It's one thing to win it, but at the end of the day, let's say you were in a car accident and you won it and you got all this money, but now you're injured. So it's a double-edged sword here. It's a double-edged sword. What are you going to do with this money? You're going to put it away for a rainy day? Are you going to invest it? Are you going to use it? Are you going to spend it? Are you going to use it for good? It almost feels like getting this sum of money is problematic, right? It's problematic in some regards. It was a long, hard fought battle. And now that you have the money, it's like the battle is over. But now what? Now you have, the rest of your life that you have to worry about. So like I said, if it was in a car accident, now you have to worry about, about the injuries that you have. If it's a divorce, now you have to worry about, moving forward as a single person. Now you have the worry about, let's say it was an inheritance. And now you have to worry about, like, how do I make this inheritance last a long time? So there's something that is coming into your life that somehow then becomes, it's a double-edged sword. It's bittersweet. That's what I want to say. It's bittersweet. Yeah, death. Don't be surprised if an inheritance is on the way. And this person has probably been ill for quite a while. Yeah. Or something, this money transforms you. This wind transforms you. Doesn't even, and you have to remember, money is, it's all perception, right? $100 to somebody who has nothing would seem like a lot. And yet somebody who has a lot, $100 is lunch. right? So it's all perception. It's like, what is this to you? I mean, some people would get, get $10,000 inheritance and think they've won the lottery, and other people would go get a lawyer and fight it because they wanted more, right? So there's something about this money that you're getting. It's going to transform you somehow. So either it's going to pull you out of a difficult situation, or it's going to put you into a difficult situation. Yeah, there's this money isn't going to be everything. Like you think it's going to solve some problems, and you're going to find out that money doesn't solve all your problems. Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Wow. Listen, if you pick door number one, you somehow are manifesting a huge amount of money. And I'm still thinking that this is money from the past. So, like I said, like a lawsuit. So maybe something's been going on for a long time. Maybe like a divorce, a car accident, something like that has happened. And now you are embattled in court. I think this is telling you you're going to win. It's going to be over. Um, things are going to go your way. But it's going to transform you somehow. You're going to almost realize that this money you thought was the answer isn't the answer. It's money from the past, though. This isn't like a fresh lottery win, or, you buy a business. Like I said, it could be a business that was passed down to you. Or it's not from you starting a business or starting anything. This is money from the past, either through an inheritance, something that was owed to you, a lawsuit, a divorce agreement, something. But just be aware that it's going to change you somehow, and it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. And you'll be like, oh, I thought that was going to fix everything, and then realize that it doesn't, and you might might find out that money can't buy happiness, or contentment, or security even. Interesting, door number one. Let me know down in the comments if this applies to you. It's big money, whatever it is. It could be a package from work. It could be a big bonus at work. It could be a big promotion at work. So, that's a double-edged sword. You get this big promotion, you're making the big money, and now you have to find out that you have to work extra hours, or you have extra responsibilities that you really weren't that excited about. And now you realize that maybe you didn't want that promotion, and so you start to look for another job because this is not exactly what you wanted. So in that respect, but this is not like a big lottery win or money that comes out of the blue, or this is something that you've created in the past. All right. Well, thank you very much for your likes and subscribes, and I hope you enjoyed this. Take good care. See you online. All right, if you chose door number 2, you have Guardian of the Night Tarot. Let's see what message it has for you. Let's see what it has for you, door number 2. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. All right. Door number 2, what message do you have for people who chose door number 2? What message do you have for people who chose door number 2? What message do you have for people who chose door number 2? What message do you have for people who chose door number 2? What message do you have for people who chose door number 2? What message do you have for people who chose door number 2? Remember, this is timeless, and So this could be happening anytime in your life. What message do you have for people who chose door number 2? These cards are massive. Okay, cards are ready. 5 of Cups. So something is very disappointing. 3 of Wands in reverse. Oh, have you been waiting for something and it still hasn't shown up? The Chariot. The Chariot. Ace of Swords. Interesting. We got snow on top there. King of Wands in reverse. Somebody's really disappointed you. Somebody's really, really disappointed you. They went back on a promise. And you believed them and you trusted them to get this done, and they still have not done it. This could be maybe a boss promising a new position. This could be your husband or a partner who's promised something and it has not come through. You've waited and waited and waited, and you've had patience and patience and patience, and you have stuck by your part of the bargain. Absolutely, you've stuck by your part of the bargain, and they have not. They have not, and they're actually, they may be gaslighting you a little bit, saying, "Oh, that wasn't part of the bargain," and you know deep in your heart it was. And you've got truth on your side. The Emperor in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely a male figure. We got the King of Wands and the Emperor, and they're both the Aries. So this is definitely a strong male in your life. This again could be a husband, a father, grandfather, uncle, boss, mentor, um, somebody, but definitely somebody you looked up to, somebody you really believed in, somebody who's a leader in your community or your family or your life, and you've given them chance after chance after chance. The Hermit on top of the Chariot. You know you're right. You know you're right. But you're now thinking, I'm done. Like, I'd rather I'd rather be alone than put up with this. I'd rather be a freelancer than put up with this boss. I'd rather be single than put up with this liar. This is a liar, a bully and a liar. Not quite as bad as a narcissist, but they could be a narcissist. Usually my King of Swords in reverse is the narcissist because they use words against you. But this could be somebody who's like bullying you around, in a sense of, maybe your boss is making you work more overtime than you want to. Maybe they're, pushing too many projects on you. And yet they've promised, promotion or a raise or a bonus, and it's just not coming through. And you're starting to get more control of your life and thinking it would be easier to be alone than to be with this person. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, stand by your truth. Definitely stand by your truth. You are right in this regard. Whatever this is about, you are right. Stand by your truth. And yes, you would be better off by yourself than putting up with this person. That might be bad news if this is a spouse or a partner. The Magician in reverse. You know what? They're lying to you. They're lying to you. They're bullying you. They're dazzling you. They will never come through with what they've promised ever. This is futile. This is futile. So let's say you are with a partner and they promise you, we're going to get married next year. We're going to get married. They're pulling your string. I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. This is your boss who's saying, you're going to get that raise. You're going to get that bonus. No, absolutely lying to you. it's not going to happen. If this is like any situation, if this is your husband already and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna, um, I'm gonna quit drinking, or I'm gonna quit, texting that girl or whatever, I really am sorry to tell you, they are not. They are not. The high priestess in reverse. You're going to discover some secrets that are going to be really upsetting. The magician and the high priestess are both in reverse. You're going to discover that, yeah, really disappointing. Maybe you're going to discover that, for example, Jesus, I feel so bad about this. You're going to, maybe you're going to discover that you're being stonewalled. Sometimes the high priestess in reverse is they stonewall. That you're asking your partner, your spouse, your boss for answers, and they ghost you. That can sometimes happen with the high priestess in reverse, or you discover the secret on your own, and it's not pleasant at all. Page of Cups. Yeah, you're going to hear some surprising news soon, door number 2. And it's going to be very disappointing. And you might discover a lie. You might discover the truth about a lie. It's actually going to shock you in some regards. Maybe your company is on the verge of bankruptcy, so that's why you're not getting the raise. Maybe, your partner has never wanted to marry you, or they're hiding money from you. I'm not getting anything about like big money here. All we have is the 1 page of pentacles here. I'm getting more that it's to do with something they're truthful, being not truthful about. 8 of Wands, you're going to discover it very, 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 very soon. Very soon. Anywhere from 8 days to 8 weeks from watching this. Ace of Pentacles, it's kind of uproot you a little bit. It's going to disturb your future. It's going to disturb your future. The Star in reverse. Yeah, this is, wow, 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse. I'm sorry, door number 2, when you discover this truth, it's going to shatter you in some respects. It's going to give you some answers. You're going to be like, oh, I wasn't crazy. He was texting, or he was, maybe you have a spouse who has like an addiction problem, like gambling or something like that. And they're telling you, no, honey, I wasn't. And you're going to discover, yeah, they were. But at the same time, it's going to relieve some anxiety from you because you've been gaslit this whole time. So in some respects, the truth shall set you free, that you're being like, I'm not crazy. I'm not making this up. Like I said, the cards at first were like, that's your truth. That's your truth. And you are right. It is the truth. Do not be gaslit. Don't let them turn this into, well, if you would have done this, I would have done that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This is not going to be fair. This actually might, whatever this decision is, it might cost you money. So for example, if it's something from work and they've promised you overtime wages, or a bonus or a promotion, it's not coming. This affects your future, and it's not fair. They've actually taken from you. It's really going to be like a kick in the stomach. It's not a real betrayal. It's a kick in the stomach. It's like, a slap in the face kind of thing, a wake up call, I want to say, in some respects, that you aren't making things up. Your truth is solid. Your truth is solid. It's them gaslighting you, that making it sound like it's something you did, or just they're lying to you. They're no, I'm not gambling, and oh yeah, Sure, let's go look at rings, and then you never get the one you pick out, or, whatever it is, whatever it is. It's definitely coming from a strong male, and that could be energy too. If you have a strong female in your life, like sometimes I get strong male energy, like for example, from Oprah, because she's just has that, more of a masculine energy to her. So even though it's showing strong male, also because we have two strong Aries cards on the table, this could be telling you that this happens during Aries season. So if you're watching it now during Aries season, then this goes in with the Eight of Wands. This could be happening within 8 days. If you're watching this later on, then the Aries season may not be applicable to you. I'm only saying that because I'm reading this during Aries season, or it could be a warning that, don't take that opportunity to work all that overtime, because you're going to end up being, by the time Aries season rolls around, you're going to be disappointed that the money's not there, kind of thing. But yeah, I don't think this has a lot to do with loss of money, more so loss of trust, loss of um, hope for the future. And it's going to cost you in some regards. Like, I think it's more lost time than anything, and loss of trust. I wish I had a better reading for you, door number 2. I almost feel like I should be pulling some kind of, you know, nice oracle card for you. And I think I will. I think I will. This one jumped out at me. Energy and Spirit Oracle. Let's see. Right? Sometimes the truth sets you free. And it's tough to hear and it's tough to take. But then at least you know, right? Then at least you know. And if this is like, this doesn't make any sense, then the cards are telling you this is coming. So be aware. All right, door number 2. Aren't these beautiful cards? Phase entanglement, emotional influence. Thought vibrations, resonant choices, signature signals. What's the last one? Archangel Zadikel, self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. Well, those are oracle cards that are going to help you get through this. So keep your thoughts, keep higher thoughts when all this is going on, because you don't want to attract a lot more mistrust. I want you to remember your truth is solid. So self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness, and forgive yourself for falling for it. Have self-acceptance and compassion for yourself, and forgiveness for yourself, to say, well, how did I get roped into doing all that work for that boss? Just forgive yourself. Don't let your thoughts run away. Stay of the higher mind. Also, emotional influence. Look at this card. I'm thinking, like, this looks to me like devil on one shoulder, angel on another. Really be careful who you talk to about this. All right, emotional influence. Like, don't because you have the depression card here. So don't talk to that one friend. Well, yeah, and and that gets your thoughts going, spiraling down and thinking bad about yourself. So I want you to be, just when this is going down, really have a lot of discernment who you hold counsel with over this. All right. Who your emotional influence is, because your emotions affect your thoughts, which affect your own self-acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness. All right? All right. Okay, so that was door number 2. Ah. All right. So if you chose door number 3, the wise dog, I just realized those cards were out of the box already. Well, that saves us a step. The wise dog tarot. So let's see what popped out here. Ooh, 9 of swords. 9 of swords. So let's see. The wise dog tarot. What advice do you have for those who chose door number 3? What advice do you have for those who chose door number 3? What advice do you have for those who chose door number 3? What advice do you have for those who chose door number 3? What advice do you have for those who chose? And remember, this is timeless. So if it doesn't resonate with you, it might not be for you right now. It might be for you and might be a warning of what's coming up. All right. Door number 3. All right, cards are ready. Ooh, we have the 4 of Cups in reverse, regrets. Is that? Yes. Regrets. Regrets. Ooh, the devil. The little chihuahua card, the devil. Queen of Pentacles. Nice, that's my favorite card, Queen of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. Wow, you've been working hard, door number 3, and you're patiently waiting for your ship to come in. I can see you had some regrets about things that you were tied to, and yet you somehow have turned that around into a positive, and now you're waiting for a better outcome. I just noticed here the star, shooting star. But yeah, you've actually really worked hard to turn this situation around. Perhaps you've quit smoking. Perhaps you have, I'm getting, maybe you're on a diet. Perhaps you've, changed your money situation around with this Queen of Pentacles. This is the manifestation card. Out of all the cards, this is manifestation. So somehow you manifested, just a minute, sorry. Sorry, my phone was ringing. It was the doctor. Pardon me. Somehow you manifested, you chose to manifest you worked hard, a better life. The reason I am pausing here is because I see heart and heart. Do you have like a heart condition? So you have some regrets. Maybe maybe it's what you've been eating. Maybe your cholesterol is high. Maybe some kind of heart condition that you have. And you've now, I don't know why I'm seeing heart here. Is this a health reading? That you now have done some heart healthy diet, you've worked hard, maybe you're exercising, and now you're waiting for some results. The 6. I don't know. Is that the Lover's card? Like, what is that? Oh, 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. That was weird. You know what? I'm getting some interference in this reading. Phone is ringing. I'm stumbling on it. I've got to, this has been happening a lot, and I apologize this has happened to you. Yeah, I'm getting interference. There's something that this reading, think about what is interfering in your life right now. What are you stumbling on right now? What news are you ignoring right now? Here we have, so this is the Six of Wands. This is overcoming some of your addictions. I don't know why I'm getting the meat and the heart here. Like I'm getting like a high cholesterol. Sometimes the Queen of Pentacles can be also somebody who can typically, not typically, sometimes have like a weight problem because it's the earth, right? And that's your food intake, and you love the luxurious foods, and that could be your rich foods, right? You're full of fats, or maybe enjoying too much wine, for example. But I'm getting something is here that you had to overcome some kind of habit, and I think it was something to do with your health. And now you're just kind of waiting, like right when you go on a diet, you start a diet, you don't just immediately turn your health around. You start an exercise program, you don't immediately turn it around. It might take up anywhere from 8 weeks to 8 months, depending on what you're turning around. But I'm really getting a strong message here about your heart. Justice in reverse. Something is definitely out of balance. Eating too much, drinking too much, smoking too much, like anything to do with the mouth. And I see you're really trying hard, but it was definitely something out of balance. The moon in reverse. This might be a real truth for you. Um, that because the moon upright is looking at, it's reflective, right? Because the moon is reflecting the sun. It's not the truth is the moon doesn't have its own light. It's a reflection. So it's your own reflections. It's looking in the mirror. And when it's in reverse, we can see that the moon is just a rock. It doesn't have light, and doesn't reflect anything. So that's the truth of it. So the truth is you were out of balance, um, and you had to overcome some kind of addiction. So did you just quit smoking? Did you change your diet? Did you start an exercise program? Because of the truth, and it's going to take a lot of work here. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then Knight of Cups. Yeah, this Page of Pentacles in reverse is somebody might have not been actually telling you the truth of what you needed to do. So, for example, they said, "Oh, you need to, you need to quit drinking. You need to quit eating all your carbs. You need to, run 5 miles a day." There's some of that was really not the truth. They were maybe somebody was trying to sell you a program, join this program, join that program, and we promise you'll lose weight or get your cholesterol down, or increase your heart rate or something. And it really wasn't what you needed. You didn't actually need a lot to change here with the Knight of Cups. King of Swords in reverse. Well, that's a surgeon. If we're talking health here, eight of our Seven of Wands in reverse. If we're talking health here, and again, I want to show you something. There's a heart on here. If now, for entertainment purposes only, if you are having, I just noticed this Knight of Cups has a heart here too. If you're like, I don't have any heart problems, I really want you to go check with your doctor. I really want you to check with your doctor. Go for a yearly checkup and get them, and they'll do a blood work and check your cholesterol and other things like that. I'm honestly, if I was doing this reading for somebody, I would definitely tell them, please go check your heart. And if you do have heart problems, go and check it again. This King of Swords here, when I'm doing a health reading, that would be a surgeon. So that would be not necessarily a cardiologist, would be the King of Cups, but the King of Swords in reverse here is a surgeon. You think he takes his knife here. Also, somebody could be that could be somebody trying to sell you a big program as well. I would get a second opinion, absolutely. Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be okay. You're definitely going to be okay. Because we have the 8 and then we go up to the 9. Here we have the 2 of Cups. Uh, I think you're going to be okay. Oh, the Strength card. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Knight of Pentacles. Here we go. Slow and steady wins this race. Judgment in reverse. Listen, I'm telling you, if you think like I don't have any heart problems, please go see a doctor. Maybe even need 2 opinions. There is something that is going on with your health. Um, I want to show you something. There's another heart. Now, heart could be Queen of Swords here too. Heart could be also emotional, right? Have you just gone through like a real heartbreak and maybe you're self-medicating over it? Because we do have the regrets here, the very first card that came out, and patiently waiting. So it could be emotional or physical. But whatever you're doing to self-medicate for the emotional, it's hurting. It's actually physically hurting your body. And heart could be blood as well. So that could be high blood pressure. You think high blood pressure, something wrong with your blood. Um, could be blood sugar. Could be blood sugar. Um, uh, Fast heartbeat, slow heartbeat. Um, like I'm saying, I'm getting like high cholesterol, that kind of thing. Something that's very, very fixable, absolutely fixable with with some, change of diet. You can do it. You can do it. You might not think it's fair, but the truth is, you don't need all that stuff. You can do it. You can do it. You can cut out some foods, or exercise a little bit more. I've got the 9 of Pentacles here upright. You'll be very successful. Also too, with the Strength card here, it'll almost feel, and with the 2 of Cups, find an exercise buddy or a diet buddy. It's going to feel like it's really no effort at all. Really, with the Strength card here, it's going to feel like it might take you a little bit. You might have inertia at first, but once you get going on the diet and exercise, um, it's slow and steady wins this race. Please not do anything extreme. Don't go like on an extreme diet, and that shows right here with the Page of Pentacles. Be careful who you listen to. Make sure you get a second opinion. Go for a third opinion. But I'm telling you, this is a fair warning. And if you're like, this just doesn't make sense, it's because it's a warning. And if it is something that you're like, yeah, I do need to lose some weight, or, but my heart's fine. Well, then the warning is like, what's wrong. What's wrong. Or if this is, an emotional thing. I still haven't gotten over my divorce, or still not over getting fired, or whatever it is. I stop self-medicating. And it shows here you can do it with the 6 of Wands on top of the Devil card. That's you having victory over whatever the addiction is. The addiction could even be another person if this is emotional. Maybe it's time to let that person go, right? And get to know the truth, look at the real truth of that person, um, and let that person go and start to heal your heart that way. But I can't believe all the heart cards in here. And this is also telling me with these poppies here and the apple with this Knight of Pentacles, I think this will be, I want to say, I'm doing air. This could be cured by November. So that goes with the 8 months. Let's see. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Yeah, that's 8 months. You could be absolutely in control of your health, um, cure what ails you, whether that's medication, whether that's um, diet, exercise, whatever your doctor says. I'm not a health expert. Please don't take this as health advice. You could be by November back into health. All right. All right. With this Queen of Swords here, that means you might have to cut some stuff out, whether it's alcohol or drinking or food or cutting out, how many hours you spend on the internet, etc., etc. But the cards are very clear with this heart. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching, and let me know down in the comments. What do you think? Did this hit home for you? Was this a clear message for you? That danger is on the way, unless you do something about it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. I sure appreciate you. Take good care. See you online. Bye for now.